Hi everyone, the new annual catalog has launched today from Stampin' Up. I'm here in my dining room upstairs taking a look through it, and I thought that I would do a quick catalog tour with you to show you what's changed and what's new and highlight some of my favorite things. Let's take a look. Hi everyone, and welcome to StampinDolce.com. Today the new annual catalog launches from Stampin' Up, and it runs from June 2nd, 2015 to May 31st, 2016. I have sat down with my catalog for the first time this week, and I thought I would do a quick catalog tour with you. I'm unscripted and I don't have any idea where this is going, kind of flying by the seat of my pants, so forgive me if I get a little bit excited. But this is what I wanted to share with you. So it doesn't come this way with the coil binding. That is me geeking out and getting my book all fancy. I just took it to Staples to get them to do it. When you open up your catalog, there is an index in the beginning that'll take you through the different categories of stamp sets and projects. And then it'll take you through to what we have in our accessories, our adhesives, and big shot, punches, all of those kind of things. So there's a really great index in the front. And they follow up with the in colors, which are very exciting this year. There are 5 new in colors. We have Watermelon Wonder, Cucumber Crush, Delightful Dijon, Mint Macaroon, and Tip Top Taupe. And I know sometimes in a catalog that is hard to see and understand those colors. So I just thought that I would share with you here the in colors in the cardstock, so you can see those 5 new colors. And I wanted to show you the ribbon, because of course everything comes in those colors, and I feel like the scale of this ribbon isn't exactly shown in the catalog. So this is the new 1 inch, what are we calling it? Dotted lace trim, and this is Watermelon Wonder. It's very soft and luxurious, and it ties like a dream. I know you're gonna love it. On the other page, we have our reminder that we do have 3 types of stamps available. We have clear mount, wood mount, and photopolymer. And you'll see a mix of all of those throughout the catalog as you're shopping. So like every other catalog that we've ever carried, let me just find another page here. There are lines that come across the page, and there will be the name of the stamp set in bold, and then it'll tell you how many stamps are available in that set. This set, for example, is rubber stamps. So there'll be an item number and a price, and that is for wood with blocks included. And then there's a second item number and a price, and that is for your clear mount stamp set, which you would need to buy the blocks separately. And for the first time, they're telling us what blocks coordinate. So they would say B and C. So you would need your clear blocks B and C to coordinate with that stamp set. There are always project ideas in the catalog, so you can see on each page they will tell you they will show you a project, they will give you some tips, and then they'll tell you the ingredients or the baking list to make each of those projects. The same thing they do up on this page, they're doing a you can make it. So they're telling you all the individual products and the page numbers that you can find them on to create these projects that are shown on this page. Something that has been in the last couple of catalogs that I personally love is our bundle and save options. So they're telling you if you buy the You're So Sweet stamp set, plus the mini treat bag thinlet, so that's the big shot thinlet that's going to make these treat bags, cut that star, cut that flag, you can save 15% on that bundle. So they give you the wood mount savings and the clear mount savings, which I think is a fantastic thing, because once you get the stamp set, who doesn't always want the big shot die to go with it? I know I'm one of those people. One of the new exciting things is that we moved Christmas back into this catalog. So I should have flagged it for you. You'll have to just let me find it. Oh, I think I have gone too far. Oh, you know what we can do? We can go back to our handy index at the beginning of the catalog. So page number 67 is going to take us right to our Christmas. So the last couple of years, there's been 0 Christmas in our annual catalog because in the fall we launch our Christmas catalog, but many people craft Christmas all year long. So to meet that need, we have now created a Christmas section in our catalog, and you'll be happy to know that there are some things you'll recognize these that have carried over from our catalog last year. But of course, there are a ton of new beautiful projects and products that are in here as well. Then we get to the bones of the catalog. That's the meat. I say that the stamp sets are the meat, but then we have the bones, which are the accessories and more. I have just added little tabs to mine, again, geeking out with my catalog like I told you. So nothing has changed on our color pages. We still have a very user-friendly chart where we have across the top all of the available products. And then we have the colors that come down the side, and you kind of cross-reference it. If you want Cucumber Crush in 8.5 by 11, that's how you read the item number and the pricing. Underneath are the assortments. So you'll notice that gone is 12 by 12 cardstock from our chart. So we don't carry 12 by 12 cardstock any longer in individual colors, but we still meet the need of the 12 by 12 cardstock down here in the assortment. So in colors, for example, you get 20 sheets for each of the 5 colors in a variety pack you can choose the new in colors or the in colors that are 2014, 2016. We've come back with designer series paper stacks. Those are 40 sheets in a stack of designer series paper that have the variety of each of the group of colors, but they would be patterned with different patterns than they were last year. The Stampin' Write markers are still here, and you can order those in each of the color collections. Right now, we do not sell the markers in individual colors. You need to buy them by color collection. So the brights, the subtles, the regals, and the neutrals have not changed. We have our designer series paper here now. What has carried over is the typeset specialty designer series paper. Everything else that you're going to see on these pages is new designer series paper. The cool thing that they do now is they're selling a cardstock pack. So this cardstock pack is going to coordinate directly with the designer series paper colors that Stampin' Up! Has designed. This is another new favorite of mine, Color Me Irresistible Specialty Designer Series paper. It has an embossed look with the white sheets and you can spray them or sponge them to make those designs of your own, very custom. So that's all the designer series paper. We started offering in the last year or so designer series paper stacks. A change to the catalog now, you can see, is that they're 6 by 6 inches, which is very handy for doing scrapbooking or card fronts. They used to be an odd number. And again, we are pairing them up with the card packs that match in those colors. Oh, and I talked to you when I was on those color pages. These are the patterned packs of the color collections that you can get. Project Life is still here, a fabulous, quick fix to memory keeping. We have a new striped album as long with the albums we've already carried, and the corner rounder punch and page protectors, nothing has changed there. There is a new little paperclip Thinlit die that is on my shopping list. There will be a bigger image coming up later in the catalog, so I will come back to that for you. These are the new Project Life offerings. I should have mentioned, you'll see all the check marks throughout my catalog because that's my way of keeping track of what I already own. So the Project Life offerings are so adorable, and I can't wait to get my hands on some of these and start keeping some of our memories. These are some more basic papers, cards, and envelopes. There are new glassine sheets, and they kind of remind me of wax paper. So I'm excited to make some little cookie bags out of those and little gift bags. Corrugated paper. This is a flashback to me. Years ago, I used to craft with corrugated paper. If you remember using corrugated paper a long, long time ago, comment below and let me know because you are an old timer like me. There's new cotton paper assortment, and this only comes in Bermuda Bay, Crushed Curry, Cucumber Crush, and Watermelon Wonder. Say that 10 times fast. I have yet to touch it, but it looks very soft and malleable to make really cute paper flowers. We have new metallic foil doilies. I got these on the Hawaii incentive trip a couple weeks ago, and they're just beautiful. They match the foil sheets really well. They're a little bit heavier than the tea lace paper doilies, and I like them quite a bit. This I can't wait to get my hands on. It's the thick Whisper White cardstock. If you follow me and you see me use a lot of Whisper White cardstock, I double up every card. So I have the card base and then I put a card front on it, because the Whisper White that we have is pressed so well so that we get a good stamped image that it makes it feel like it's a lighter weight. And I'm happy that this is a heavier stock to give us that base of the card. There's new envelope paper, so this is the opposite of the white heavy cardstock. This is in fact thinner, which is fantastic for creating those envelopes with our envelope punch board that we've had. Speaking of punch boards, we have a new gem in the punch board family, and it's the gift bag punch board. So it'll create these adorable little gift bags with a punch board. And if you have used the punch board for the envelopes or the gift box, you'll know that they're too much fun to handle. These are our gift giving or treat giving product offerings. So there are some new craft bags. Last year we used to have some patterns on them. Now we've gone plain. And there are some translucent bags that are now available. Project kits. We have some stunning project kits in this catalog. This is a little cake with a cake stand. So when you talk about a kit, you get everything in there that you need to create the project as shown. There is a tin of cards, and yes, the tin comes with that. You may recognize our Perpetual Birthday or the Hello Life project kits. Those are a carryover, beautiful projects, and lots of pieces in there to inspire you to create these products as shown or anything else that you can dream up. Adding even more kits, there is a greeting card kit and a box gift kit, perfect for little favors or treats. Customers can give them to their staff members on their, do we call it Reception Appreciation Day? We used to call it Secretary's Day, but I think that that's no longer the politically correct term. A new banner kit with super cute edges on those banners. I'm in love with that. Some great stencils, and a new watercolor wishes kit. You need to know about this kit, that it's not available until July, so we do have to wait a little bit longer for this kit. I know that's going to be painful for some of us because it's high on the wish list. And there is a adorable stamp set included in this kit. That stamp set is exclusive to this kit. So just know that we can't buy that stamp set on its own. You've got to get it in the kit. In the adhesive world, we have added new tear and tape adhesive. So it's really strong, but it's terrible. We used to have the red sticky strip, and this is taking that place. So it's perfect for boxes and 3D items. I am a sucker for decorative masks. You don't get any cheaper than $3.75 for 2 decorative masks. There will be 4 new stencils in the catalog for $7.50 called Happy Patterns. A whole slew of new washi tape for us to play with. And my favorite, ribbon and trims. Okay, let's talk for a minute about the Blushing Bride and Silver Sequin trim. I have been addicted to the gold and Bermuda, and I couldn't be happier that there's more colors. There is thick baker's twine in some colors that has now been added. Metallic thread. I am notorious for fraying apart my ribbon to get those fine threads, especially in the metallic baker's twine. Now I don't need to do that. Now I can get my own metallic thread. These are those ribbons, the 1-inch dotted lace trim that I showed you. Here, let's bring that back again so you can ooh and ah a little bit more. This is that Watermelon Wonder. We carried over those 2 fabulous ribbons that were in our last occasion's catalog. And this is our new in color ribbon for the colors 2014-2016. So it's a striped cotton in the Blackberry Bliss, Hello Honey, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, and Tangelo Twist. These are our new embellishments. So we had some sequin trims and in colors last year. We've brought them back now in brights and in kind of a neutral metallic. The in color blossom accents are beautiful, and I've done some cards on the blog already in a sneak peek. You'll have to check those out. Expressions, natural wood elements. Adorbs, love them, can't live without them. Metal rimmed pearls, same thing. I get so, oh my gosh, white perfect accents. This is my place to be. I want to have all of this and just buckets of them. I like to look at them in jars. I like to use them. Look at these classy designer buttons. Oh, so cute. And of course we have our old faves, like the vintage. You know, we've loved those for years. Coloring tools and heat embossing, same things that we've carried for many years. Some of the tools you can't live without. We have a new way of marketing our punches, which I think is brilliant. They're showing you now all of the circles in sequence so that you can see how they layer and fit together. There is a new banner triple punch. Amazing. Can you see what it does up here in this little image? You feed the cardstock in. It can be one of the 3 sizes, or really it can be any size you want. Stick it in, punch it, and it's going to give you that flag tail or the banner tail or whatever you want to call it. But amazing. I got this new little tree builder punch in the artisan box, and I will be playing with it in the month of June here. So you'll have to keep checking back on the blog to see what I do with it. I'm excited to play with it. We still have some paper piercing products. There are some new updated essentials for us to play with. Oh my goodness, and I never noticed that. It says happy hello for you. Oh. So those you use with the little paper piercer, and you poke through your cardstock to add that little pizzazz. Our paper trimmer, still the same, still fabulous. And then the piece de resistance, the big shot. So of course there's always new offerings. Look at the cutie pie thinlet. It makes a little piece of pie. Oh, I just can't handle it. It's just all that cuteness. Oh, and look at this. It's a little box, a little baker's box. These words, stop it. Greetings, thinlets. I'm so excited about those. Of course, again, you're going to notice some carryovers that we've had before, which is always a good thing. Oh, it's not a bigger image. I was hoping you could see it better. This is the Project Life paper clips. So I am going to be playing with these. I love them. I can't wait to see what they can do. Embossing folders, there's a couple of new ones. Is there anything new on here? Nope, these are all carried over. Look at what I have. How many? Can you tell that I love my big shot? And then of course we're into our clear blocks and then some of our other standard tools. Now we have a new host program that has come into effect. This will start June 3rd. So if you're watching the video on June 2nd, we're still with our old host program. And now we're calling it, I can't even think, our host rewards. Oh dear, don't fire me. Nonetheless, we're changing some of the benchmarks in here. So you used to have to sell a certain amount to meet a threshold to earn free rewards. Now the good news is that it's on a percentage-based system. So if you sell between $200 and $375, you will earn that 10% reward back in money to spend on absolutely anything that you want. If you go over $375, you go to 12%, and it keeps carrying up to 16%. Once you're in the $550 range, you get any one item in the catalog at 50% off. The other new and exciting reward that comes with hosting a party is that you can use your rewards to purchase now the Stampin' Up starter kit. So you can be a Stampin' Up demonstrator if you are your own best customer. You can shop for a discount. You could share it with a few friends and collect orders, or you could start an exciting career and make income like I do on my blog and in person at all of my events. So if you have any questions about that, I'm happy to help you, to have a party, to have a book party, to help you with an online order, or to invite you to join our team if you are up here in the good old Canada. Of course, there are host sets, so only these are for the host with the most. You have to host a party in order to achieve these stamp sets, and they are at an incredible value. So you'll see this on Floral Wings. It says $13, but it's actually $21 value. So as a host, you get it at the discounted rate, and you get it exclusive. That means just any old Tom, Dick, or Harry can't buy it. The stamp index is very handy, so that's going to tell you alphabetically all the stamp sets and whether they're available in wood clear or photopolymer. And then I don't know if you've noticed this, but there's a greeting index in the back. So if you're creating a card and you want to do a thank you card, but you can't think of what stamp set you might need for a thank you card, boom, there you go. I apologize for the hiccup in the video there. I honestly am flying by the seat of my pants. After 20 minutes of talking to you, I ran out of memory card. So we left off there at the greeting stamp set index, so you can find the words that you are looking for. There's 3 projects of those wonderful stamp sets. On the very last page of the catalog is the Ronald McDonald House charity stamp set. Each year we get a new stamp set. This year it's called Sprinkles of Life. $3 from that stamp set will go to Ronald McDonald House charities. So cute. You can make ice cream cones, cupcakes, and trees out of this stamp set. The stamps are cute, the punches are cute, the idea is cute, and it's all for a great cause. On the back of the catalog, you'll see a advertising for Paper Pumpkin. That is a monthly subscription to get this cute little red box in the mail delivered to your door. It is crafting without the hassle. So it includes everything you need: embellishments, cardstock, envelopes, pieces to create a number of projects. You might just need a pair of paper snips and some snail adhesive. It's $24.95 in Canada, like I said, delivered to your door, or you can get prepaid subscriptions, and there's some information about that on my website and on the back of the catalog. I hope you enjoyed my little tour today for the new annual catalog from Stampin' Up, and I hope you are as excited as I am. Comment below, let me know your favorites and what will be on your shopping list. Thank you for watching, and have a creative day.